Here's a quick review of this week's top articles from Newswise, the source for research and experts of innovation. Our first article is related to the tragic shooting of Jacob Blake and then two protesters in Kenosha, Wisconsin. Carrie Wiggum, assistant professor of genocide and mass atrocity prevention at Binghamton University, recommends that the United States needs to implement a nationwide truth commission on police violence against Black people. To date, over 50 countries around the world, representing every global region, have implemented truth commissions. Our next research article from USC Annenberg School for Communication and Journalism shows that only 10% of 1,000 participants would maintain at traditional at-the-office work schedule if given the option to going to the office. 30% would never go, 37% would go once a week, 23% would go multiple times a week, and only 10% would go all the time. When working from home, Americans miss being somewhere other than home, socializing with colleagues or customers, workplace structure, and enjoyable aspects of commuting. Our third article this week is a study from the University of Alabama at Birmingham showing frequent soft drink consumption by adolescents may contribute to aggressive behavior over time. Dr. Sylvie Mrugh, the league researcher, says despite public health policies designed to reduce children's consumption of sugar-sweetened beverages, the consumption by youth in the United States remains a significant public health problem. The next study by the University of Washington in St. Louis found that the ideal inoculation policy for a COVID vaccine would emphasize age more than work exposure risk. While all employed people age 60 plus would receive the vaccine, in many occupations people would receive the vaccine starting from age 50. In fact, the largest volume of vaccines would be allocated to populations ages 50 to 59 due to its group size, followed by 60 to 69. Our final research article today is from the European Society of Cardiology, which assessed the relationship between napping and the risks of all-cause death and cardiovascular disease. A total of 313,651 participants from more than 20 studies were included in the analysis. Some 39 participants took naps. The analysis found that long naps, more than 16 minutes, were associated with 30% greater risk of all-cause death and 34% higher likelihood of cardiovascular disease compared to no napping. Short naps less than 60 minutes were not risky for developing cardiovascular disease. Thank you so much, and we'll be back next week with more stories. If you like any of these, or you'd like the links to the whole article, let me know in the comments below.